I'm Chris Moore with WQED, and we're here in Aliquippa, proud to be here with Mayor Dwan Walker as part of the Be Me project. It means Black Male Engagement, and what we're doing is putting positive stories of African American men of all ages on the internet, talking about what they are doing to improve their community. And it's great to be here in Aliquippa with you, Mayor Walker.
Appreciate it, Mr. Moore. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Welcome.
So, are you happy to have us here?
Oh, yes, sir, I am. I'm very, very happy to tell a story about Aliquippa. I mean, so many times if you read about Aliquippa is that we know everything good could come out of Aliquippa. This is Damascus. So this will us a great platform to show truly what Aliquippa people are doing and how we're trying to make a positive light in our community.
Well, looks like you picked a great day for the festival downstairs.
It
looks like everybody's smiling and having a good time.
Beautiful day, man. Beautiful day.
I'd mess around and get fat down there.
Well, you're welcome to. You're welcome to. We appreciate that.
All right, I'm proud to be here with you.
Thank you, Mr. Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir. For the future of the community is to make the city self-sufficient. I mean, to be relying upon ourselves to take the city out. Again, like I said, my dad always set the foundation. The community was laid out with the steel mills prior to, and the work ethic that the city has was predicated on what they did. I saw my father get up every day and go to work. So it was only instinct that I get up and go to work as well. So I think the work ethic has to come through. But in order for that work ethic to come through, you have to have hope, faith, and love. I mean, the faith has to be that what we're going to do for this city is going to move it forward and not back. And the word they always use is falling forward. We want to make sure that we're falling forward. We want to open up the doors for the youth to say, okay, I can be mayor, or I can help fix this city, where I can go away for college and come back and pour into it. The future is bright, but again, it has to be self-sufficient, reliant, integrity, transparent. Those are the things that's going to make us better. That's going to bring the city out. Those are the things they try to say that we don't have. But that's what we bring to the table. This administration brings to this One Aliquippa theme brings to the table, that we want to get everybody on one accord. That all the organizations can work through each other to get to a common goal, which is what? Make the city better, to bring the youth out, to make the city's image that much better. So that's what I think is a key to bringing the future of Aliquippa out, the next 30 or 40 years out of the wilderness, which will be, my key component to what I will add to this legacy and to this city moving forward. Well, me as a mayor, for one, in the 208-year history of Aliquippa, I am the first African American mayor. For one, something had to happen for that to happen. Knocking on doors, getting people familiar with me, in order for me to take the reins to run the city, to have faith in me to run the city. You have to, education is one thing, but you have to be born and raised here, and you have to have an empathy for the people. I know what it is to have loved and lost, and anybody in this city, 6 degrees of separation. In Aliquippa is 3 degrees. Everybody has lost and loved and lost someone. So what makes me stronger is I empathize well. What makes me a mayor allows me to, sit down with someone and say, I truly understand what it is you're looking for. Most of the issues in the city are really salt and light issues. So to be the ear for the city, to be able to have them come in and talk to me, what is the strength I bring to the city as a whole, I believe, in my opinion. But I think that's what's going to get us through the tough times. Because, this is my 21 month being in office, man, and I think that we're getting stronger. And I believe that we're getting stronger every day. And I think the city is bright. And the image of the city has changed. And people say the atmosphere has changed. And the only way you have atmosphere change if people start feeling that way. They see things starting to manifest itself out there. And that's what I think is a positive thing that I love being mayor for. It's fun to be mayor to me, to sit down in the city building and have some, hey, Mayor Walker, can I talk to you for a minute? Yeah. Oh, I can talk to you? Yes. What you want to talk about? Let's sit down and rap. What is on your mind? How can I help you? Because their concerns is mine. I'm a citizen. So if they feel that something needs to be done and I'm listening to it, who better to get it to the horse's mouth than me? So, but I want to be accessible. My strength is my accessibility. My strength is my empathy. The city's strength is his work ethic and his empathy, because we love hard. But that's what I think, I bring to the table to make the city better. I think that's an important thing from my opinion. Some of the issues that you face, being that like you said, you're new. I didn't come from politics. Like I said, I knocked on doors and had to get familiar with the people. Aliquippa was 52 roads, 27 alleys, 4.4 square miles, 10 minutes away from the airport, 20 minutes away from 2 major borders. West Virginia and Ohio. We're 30 minutes away from Ohio, West Virginia, 30 minutes away from Pittsburgh. So the strength that I have, the image of Aliquippa is that it's Damascus. Can't no other thing good come out of Damascus. That's not the truth, man. We've been on this road for 40 years, man. It's time for us to come out of the wilderness. But in order for us to do that, the slogan for One Aliquippa is One Aliquippa, all hands on deck. One Aliquippa means you can't excommunicate yourself from one. Now, some people may do it because they feel that something was taken. And some of the issues is you can't work with everybody. And that's okay. I mean, God didn't send us here or send me here to work with everybody. He just said use what Corinth, the 101 principle. Out of 100, you need the 1% of that. That 101, the 1% is what God wants you to move forward. He wants you to lean on that 1% to tell the 100 that the city's going to come out. And we're going to work together with this man to get us out. The seat doesn't matter. The title is ordained by God. If you're putting the power of authority, that's ordained by God. That has no bearing on the man itself. God put me here. My hurt and pain is what's going to get me through so I can have a sympathetic ear. The strength is in the strain. That's what God always says. In your strife, in your storm, that's where your strength is. The people are my strength. They are my strength. They can give strength to me and they can take strength away. My goal in this whole thing is to give them strength. They can give me strength, pour into me what I pour out to them. That I'm here because I want to make the city better, man. I don't see any issues. I see challenges. And I'll correct that. I would say there's not really so many issues. There's challenges. And challenges are simple. You can just fix and move and get into and find out the meat of the matter. I think that's important as far as an issue. An issue means it's ongoing. Challenges can be fixed. I think challenges are what we want to go to. But I think like the city as a whole, there's a change in the atmosphere. The youth are getting involved a lot more now than they ever have. And when you get the youth involved, God says it. When you get the youth involved, when they speak, people listen. Parents stop what they're doing. Atmosphere changes when kids get involved. And I love that about this city. I love that. That's why I coach football. That's why I'm always involved in youth activities, because I love you kids, man, more than anything. They got me through when my sister was murdered. They got me through that. All the hugs I got in 2009 from all these kids that I still coach now, and the high school kids that are there now, no, there's not any issues. There's just challenges. And those challenges were here before I got here. And those challenges, hopefully we can mend and make better, and then we'll tackle some more challenges, but not so much the issues. I don't think they're issues. I just think they're challenges.